Welcome back, dear viewers. You're still watching Nile Cruise with Dina and I. And with us now is a very special guest. She is an Egyptian doctor who lives in the US, but who has made a research and is part that has nothing to do with the field of medicine, but a research she's participating with here at the Cairo International Book Fair, the CIBF. She is Dr. Doaa Tolies. Thank you, Dr. Doaa, for joining us.
Thank you. Thank you for inviting me. Thank you so much.
Dr.
I'm so happy to be here.
First, I want to know you live in the U.S. and you come here to Egypt, as you told me, every year or every 2 years. And this year you came specially for the Cairo International Book Fair.
Sure.
Tell me about your experience this year in this important event.
Yeah, for the book fair, I have a very good experience since I was a teenager. It was something I waited for every year and saved the money to come and buy books. So for me, this time to come back and regain these memories, but I'm coming as an author. For me, it's a very special event. And I lived in the United States for 20 years, and I come every other year to visit family. This year, I made sure that I make it around the book fair, and it was like checking every night, is it still on? Is it still on? Yeah, so.
Right. Is somehow a philosophical one that has a different view at historical events. Tell us about it, please.
Yes, I'm a doctor in pediatric physical therapy. I work in All Children Hospital in Florida, and for me this is scientific research in humanities, history and philosophy, like you said. And it started with me 19 years ago, looking for answers for myself, and it took me to different fields, looking into religious text, looking into history, looking into everything. So this is a collective work of 19 years, and my research, I try to put it into literature way to attract more audience to read it, for younger people to read it. So there is a story about human development through time for younger people to read, and at the same time I put references to researchers and scientists and experts to go back to it. So you have 40 pages in my research for experts.
It's in Arabic, right?
I wrote it first in 2017. I wrote it in English, and it's published in United States, and it's all around Canada and UK.
This time you wrote it in Arabic here.
This time yes.
And you're participating at the Kutubna Pavilion, our books pavilion.
Yes, I did. So I thought it has to be written in Arabic, and it took me 18 months to write it in Arabic, and it just was released 2 months ago. And it's here.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Here in this year book fair, and waiting. I hope that many people read it, because I think it's gonna change minds.
We hope to. Dr. Doaa Tolies, thank you very much for joining us today.
Thank you so much
and
for
welcome back
inviting
home.
me. Thank you. It's my pleasure. Thank you.
And now we're moving to a quick break, so please stay tuned.